I want to talk about something that might surprise you, especially coming from someone who spends most of their time creating high-end video content for real estate agents. Raw content belongs in every single video strategy, not as a fallback, not as a backup plan for when you can't do something better, as a deliberate, important part of what you put out. And I want to explain why, because I think a lot of agents get this bit backwards. I'm Clint, and this is Creativity That Converts, the show where we unpack the art and strategy of using video to grow your business. This is the space to learn what's working, what's changing, and how to create content that really connects. No fluff, no ego, just real talk that gets results. Welcome to Creativity That Converts. There's an assumption I come across all the time that better always means more produced, more polished, more planned. And for a lot of content, that's absolutely true. The videos that build your library, that sit on YouTube and work for years, they answer the big questions your potential clients are searching for. Yes, those benefit enormously from being done properly, but not every moment needs that. And more importantly, not every moment can wait for that. Here's what I mean. Something's happened fast. A property hits the market. Something changes in your suburb. A local event comes up that your community would want to know about. A sale happens that's got a really interesting story to it. Those moments have a shelf life, and the value of capturing them isn't in how good the video looks. It's in how quickly it's up. A raw video posted within an hour of something happening is worth more in that moment than a polished video posted 3 days later. Not because raw is better than polished, because relevance has an expiry date and production takes time that relevance doesn't always have. That's why I always say, even working at the level we do, creating full strategic content systems for agents across Australia, it's very important to have a raw element to your content strategy, because the high-end content and the raw content, they're just not doing the same job. The high-end content builds the library. It answers the questions. It positions you as the authority in your market over time. The raw content captures the moment. It shows you're present, active, and across what's happening right now. It's the thing that makes someone think this agent is actually in my market right now and they're paying attention. Both of those things matter, and you can't do one without the other. The other thing raw content does that polished content often can't is it feels a bit more real. And I know that sounds like a small thing, but it isn't. People are sharp. They can feel the difference between something that was carefully constructed and something that was captured in the moment. And for certain types of content, the fast update, the quick reaction, the thing that's happening right now, the rawness is actually part of what makes it believable. It's not despite the fact that it looks unpolished, it's because of it. So you've been holding back on filming things yourself because you felt like it needed to be better before you posted it? Well, I want you to reconsider that. Not everything needs to be better. Some things just need to be there, fast, while they're still relevant. That's what raw content does. That's why it belongs in your strategy, regardless of how good everything else you're putting out actually is. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to walk you through 5 specific types of raw content that every agent should be creating themselves. Fast, simple, no crew required. Each one serves a different purpose, and each one is the kind of content that genuinely doesn't need high-end production to work. But before any of that, if you want to make sure what you're capturing looks as good as it can while capturing that raw content, even while using a phone, make sure you grab the DIY filming course. It'll walk you through camera, audio, and lighting so that when you do hit record, you're giving yourself the best possible chance of something that looks good still, but raw. You'll find the link in the show notes or head on over to myvideoproducer.com.au/links and it's right there. Have a think about what's happening this week that you could do a quick video about. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week.